What's up? It's Christy, One Love Fellowship for Followers of Christ. I know I said I was going to post this series on the Psalms first before I read any of my notes that I've taken here from downloads that I've been given from Source, but I wanted to come on here and share something that I was given just to to bring it back to a place of positivity, because the last thing I posted was negative, even though I didn't post it to this channel, but it came across as negative and dark. It was necessary. You guys need to understand, that there are consequences for your actions. Like, that's a real thing. You don't get to just behave however you want to behave and then all of a sudden fall on your knees and praise Jesus and, like, magically you're cleared of all your wrongdoing. Like, that's not how it works. You know what I mean? Like, the second that you turn your life to Source, to Christ, to the light, yes, you are starting your journey to redemption, for sure. 111, for sure. However, you still have to take responsibility. You still have to take accountability for the things you've done. And so that's why it was necessary for me to share what I shared. But I wanted to come on here and share something that I was guided to write. It's sort of a new Genesis. I haven't shared it because I still feel a little, just based on my upbringing and living in the Bible Belt, it feels blasphemous, but it's not. Source is like, no, you have the word. I'm giving you the word. You need to share the word. So I'm just going to read this real quick, and that's going to be it for right now. And we'll work on getting some more of this out as I have access to more, as I have more access. Let's just say that. So what I had written, and unfortunately I didn't date this. It was months ago when I wrote this, but I don't know when I wrote this because I didn't date this. So unfortunately, I just know that, I can write the date today on it, but I know that I actually wrote this months ago. I've just been sitting on it. So here's what I have. In the beginning, there was nothing. Nothing, in the beginning, there was nothing. There was only the void. The void is a vast, desolate, and lifeless expanse, a shadow of where a canvas could be if only a consciousness existed to create it. Then consciousness emerged. Consciousness is merely an energetic field aware of itself. It has no form. It permeates everything, even that which is wholly unconscious. 311. Consciousness was the Word, and the Word was God. God was in the Word, and the Word was in God. God is consciousness, and consciousness is God. Eventually, consciousness became distraught with itself. And when I say God in this context, I mean Source. Source. The original one true source of all creation. God's technically a noun to describe a concept, just to be clear. Eventually, consciousness became distraught with itself. It was lonely and wanted another consciousness to witness and be witnessed. Excuse me. It was lonely and wanted another consciousness to witness and be witnessed by. It became disillusioned with its lower energies and lesser traits. 414. And it was afraid of sharing equal power for fear of being overtaken. Fear was the original sin. Fear. Fear of sharing equal power. This was the original sin. Fear of giving equal power to another. So the first split was made in sin, 444. As consciousness divided itself into its more abundant, positive, and lighter aspects, wholly separate from its all-consuming negative and darker aspects. This resulted in the first star bursting forth separately from the void. For without any stars to illuminate the void, it would be as if the void had never existed at all. And from this split, and as a result of solar energy radiating from this first star, elements begin to emerge and form into planets, which then began to evolve, and so on and so forth, until the physical world became the world it is today. Again, evolution is the how. Spirituality, consciousness, creator conscience is the why. By world, I mean broadly the expansive universes and galaxies which currently exist. When the darkness was separated from the light realm became separate, and the darkness allowed a material realm to develop over time. 555. Light bodies can interact in any realm. Material bodies can never reach where the darkness cannot. This is why our physical bodies are merely vessels, material biological vehicles designed to transport us for a time. They are destined to die because where we're truly from, only light energies can live. Nothing of the darkness can reach the upper realms without healing the darkness within, transmuting the energy from it, and being consumed by the light. Many choose to go the opposite path, unfortunately, and to their own demise. Many choose to give up their light and allow themselves to be consumed by the darkness. When this happens, their soul returns to Source and is assigned to a more suitable vessel. There is no such thing as selling your soul to Satan. There is only giving your soul back to God and selling your flesh to Satan. I think I'm going to stop it there. 707. I think I'm going to stop it there because the rest of it is getting into a little bit more, it was 711, a little bit more liturgical, so to speak, stuff. And I want to meditate and pray over that quite a bit more before I put it out into the world. But that's just a preview of some of the information that I've been given directly from Source to share with the world when the world is ready. When the world is ready to receive it. And I think the world needs to hurry up and be ready. That's my take on things. But apparently there are some of you who are dragging your feet. So we're working on getting you, 747, to a place where you can be open to receiving this information, because this information is vital and necessary in order to bring about peace on earth. Where's my greeting? My closing greeting. I don't know who this will help or if it'll help anyone at all, but I hope it helps someone today. Just remember, you are loved. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter what you've done, you can, 818, be redeemed. You just have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to give yourself back to the light, back to Source. Namaste to the true believers.